Brent Volgor and Cruz Toure. The centres are John Esteros and Billy Moser. The halves are Aaron Forkosh and David Forkosh. The front rowers are Simon Calafaz and Jamin Korvach. The hooker is Nathan Forkosh. The back rowers are Jason Gerrich and Paul Ivan. And the lock forward is Jaron Forkosh. And on the bench we have Dean Wetherill, Jula Nicoletti, Daniel Ivan, and Kure Ochai and Gregory Nooji. Next up the Hungarian side. As I said, there's a few tongue twisters in amongst that there.
Mate, back-to-back games, it doesn't get any easier. You've done very well there. I'll give you a solid 9 out of 10 for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Greece.
We'll get upstanding for the national anthem of Greece.
Please remain standing for the national anthem of Hungary.
That's on with the Hungary national anthem. So only moments away from kickoff now. The third match of the day here at the Emerging Nations Championships here in Windsor. On Thursday we move on to St Mary's. So if you're in town, in Sydney, want to watch some good Emerging Nations Rugby League, make sure you head down to St Mary's.
4 games on Thursday too, so a big day down there.
Massive day. It's been a massive day here in Windsor. It's been brilliant. Thanks to the Windsor Wolves for putting on a good show.
As we saw from that Hungarian flag at the national anthem, the breeze is blowing directly straight across the field, so neither team will be advantaged by it. The only bad thing is it's blowing straight into our faces as well.
So Forkosh gets us underway with a kick-off. It's a dodgy bounce to start with. It's well done by Constantine, but he's gone into touch, so dream start for Hungary, not a good start for the Greece side.
Yeah, really good chance here for Hungary to to start this game off on the front foot. Difficult kick-off to take, and unfortunately for Greece, put a foot into touch. So full set of 6 here for Hungary inside the attacking 20.
I've seen some tricky bounces throughout the day in the other games, and that one was right on cue from the kick-off from Forkosh. The lock forward, Jared Forkosh will feed the scrum. There's 4 Forkoshes in the side.
They are related, do you reckon?
I hope so, as that's Bronson. I won't say
Back-to-back games with brothers in the halves then.
I won't say how I tried to pronounce them earlier on. That's Garich with the first hit up. He's got the afternoon, 11 out from the line. Hungary is spread to the left. They go that way through Forkosh. Cuts out one, and we've got a first try here. James Korvash is under. And well, that was all too easy for Hungary. Dream start for the Bulls. And we're less than 2 minutes old, and Hungary get the first try through James Korvash.
Yeah, just a bit too easy there for Hungary. Nice short ball, and Korvash goes through a gaping hole, and over he goes for the first try in this Emerging Nations Championship for Hungary. Lovely short ball from the halfback, David Forkosh. And that's try time for Hungary. 4-0 with a kick to come.
Yeah, superstar for the Hungarians, playing their first Emerging Nations Championship. As you mentioned in the previous match, you saw the Hungarian team warming up. There's some big fellas in the Hungarian side.
That try to Hungary scored by number 10, James Kovac. Takes the score to Hungary 4, Greece 0. Kick to come.
There is it, the man on the screen, James Korvash. Now it'll be Jared Forkosh to try and add the extra 2 points.
I want to see a Forkosh to Forkosh to Forkosh to Forkosh try.
Well, he's added the extras, Jared Forkosh. And we had it earlier this year up in Newcastle, Dan. I think you did a Briggs to Briggs to Briggs.
That'll be next level, the 4 Forkoshes.
Big shout out to the Macquarie Scorpions. A few of those boys, they're playing in the Koori Knockout out at Dubbo. So we're back underway. The wind is blowing very heavily. We're getting underway here as this is Calafuz, Simon Calafuz. There's Nathan Forkosh at dummy half. This is his brother Aaron. It's a very good start here to this set of 6 here for the Hungarians. It's Korvash, try scorer, will play it on the 40. I'll go out to the left-hand side. This is Garich. Forkosh. It's David Forkosh with the kick there. It's going to go down to Mugios.
Did well not to knock it on there, Mugios. Just pulled his hands away at the last second and played it off his knees, and very composed there from the fullback.
So Katsikonis will go for a run from dummy half and take a couple more metres. Just looking to get through this set here, as that's the big number 10, Stefanos Bastos, up to the 20. And this is Korkidis, the captain, the veteran. Plenty of Super League experience. Played with the Roosters back in 01-02. Out of retirement to lead the Greeks. And Greece get the first penalty of the match. Mamzoulis was looking to play on. The referee said, no, we'll come back here. You'll get a penalty and opportunity to kick the ball upfield. So he's found touch. It's not a bad touch finder. 33 out from Hungarian's line. So the first opportunity here for Greece. Down 6-0 early. Looking to hit back almost immediately as here's Stratus. Met heavily there by 2 defenders, Paul Ivan in the tackle and also Aaron Forkosh. Come this short side now. This is Constantine. Mamzoulis at dummy half. Running across as Teres. Going up through the hands here. It's not a bad looking set here as Carcassonne is out the back. And we're going to have a knock on here. It looks like it's been touched in flight here by the Hungarians. Looks like the referee's rule. So Greece will get another full set.
Did well to get to a hand to it there. They had numbers on the outside, Greece. Pass got knocked down. Otherwise, the winger was down the sideline with the fullback to beat. Good opportunity to let you guys know, streaming this game live on Bar TV Sports. We're streaming all the games live on Bar TV Sports. So make sure you leave your comments in the comments section. Let us know who you're cheering for, where you're cheering from. There'll be 4 games on Thursday. As I said, every game going live. So big thank you to Bar TV Sports.
It's a big, heavy contact there. That's Tyron Takamo in jersey 20. It's the lock forward now, Margolis. Gets it away, Margolis. Number 10, Bastos, will play the ball. It's Margolis again. Very hard to pick up these numbers on the back of the Greece jerseys. We'll do our best as Mamzoulis at dummy half. They go to the right-hand side. It's number 12, Varnos. Varnos still going. 2 metres out from the try line. Numbers both sides. And Mamzoulis will go himself from dummy half, but he's just going to be short. Held up close to the line. Last tackle. Going out here to Trezise. Flicks it out the back. Margolis has got it. He puts it on the toe behind the winger. And Vagor cleans it up. But we're going to have a line goal drop out here for Hungary. So a very good set there for Greece.
Yeah, they look like they might get caught on the last. A little flick pass out the back. Came out the back to Billy Magalas, put it on the toe, and he's earned his team a repeat set. So well done there by the lock forward.
That wind is getting very strong here at Windsor Stadium. Apologies if you're sitting at home watching the coverage. So Aaron Forkosh will get us back underway. Kicking into that wind, as you can see, is pretty stiff, but he's still kicked it 40 metres. Here's Kokitas. Constantine again, being busy early. Mamzoulis from dummy half, linking up there with Zaranos. Bit of a dangerous tackle there, and the referee's picked it up. Jason Garrich has been penalised, and the quick play on here. Oh, it's a very good bump, and we're going to try. Adam Varnos has gone over for Greece. Took the quick tap. Before he knew it, Greece was over underneath the sticks.
Yeah, just bumped off that first attempted tackle and put his head down and went for the line, and too much speed, too much power. Goes underneath the black dot, and scoreline 6-4 with a kick to come, and Greece strike back.
I'm not sure who Varnos has bumped off there in that try, but it reminded me of my own tackling style back in the day, just getting bumped off like a speed bump. So Sam Stratus was in front. Kicking team's blown over there, and
we need more paperweights up here in the commentary section.
That try to Greece, score by number 9, Peter Mamzoulis. Test score Hungary 6, Greece 4 with a kick to come.
So a few running repairs out there. You can see Varnos, the try scorer, is getting taped up. Saw Blake Mackey in the early game for Philippines, gets taped up.
As you said, Paul, that'll be available at the fan gear shop on Thursday. Mackey's headgear.
So Sam Stratus to level things up here.
I'm not willing to call this home. We've seen one miss from here today, so.
And makes no mistake, so it's 6-all here in this Pool B fixture at the Emerging Nations World Championships. Hope you're enjoying the coverage here, brought to you by Bar TV Sports. The Masters of second tier rugby league coverage here in Australia.
Wasn't sure where you were going to go with that one then, Paul. Yeah, good recovery.
So Aaron Forecourse will get us back underway. 6-all, entertaining first 10 minutes of this Pool B fixture. Here's Korkitas, straight from the head off. Good leg drive there, getting up to the 20. Katsukonis thought he was going to go for a dart from dummy half, but he offloads the pass there to Bastos. Good scamper from dummy half here from Memazolis. Very dangerous run there, the number 9. Look out for him. Just over the 40. And centre field here.
After a fast start from Hungary, they haven't really had a lot of ball in the last 5 or so minutes.
Here's Memazolis again. And straight into Forecourse. Aaron Forecourse going out to the right-hand side again as Bastos pops it out the back. And Zaranas also flicks out the back. It's a bit of hot potato stuff here at the moment. And Trezor's gets the kick through. And it's been cleaned up there by Kovac. So it was Toure as for his first run. Doesn't get far and he earns his side a penalty. He goes for the quick tap. Cruz Toure comes back in centre field towards the dust pile. Looking for a quick play of the ball. Jared Forecourse didn't get it. Well, a bit of a fumble there from Moser.
Did well to hold on to it there, Moser.
So this is Aaron Forecourse. Here we go again. This is the big front row. James Kovac got the first try for Hungary. First minute of the match. Forecourse puts that on the toe. It's been deflected. David will be there to clean it up. So the referee is going to pack a scrum.
I'll tell you what, Paul, I'm not big on the old quick tap. It took them probably 3 or 4 tackles to get up to where they probably would have kicked it into touch anyway. So I know sometimes it can catch teams unawares, but most teams these days are pretty switched on to that sort of stuff. Would like to have seen him just slow the play down. It's the first time they've had the ball in a while. Just kick the ball into touch and start your set deep in the other team's half.
Greece got a try a moment ago from the quick tap, so maybe Forecourse was thinking, I'll do the same. Didn't turn out that way as DeCamo was tackled on the 40. Solid contact there on Constantine. Terry Constantine wrapped up there on halfway. Kokitas. So Memenzolis into Bastos. Go to the right-hand side again. Solid contact there on Varnos. He's brought to ground. With the headband on now, Adam Varnos after scoring that try as they go through down the short side. It's gone in the touch. Alex Zaranos ran to the line and a bit of a wobbly old pass goes over the sideline there. So Hungary, a bit of a lead off there for the Bulls. You can see a few of the supporters have made their way out to Windsor Stadium. A couple of Greek supporters as well.
Well, we've got Jared Farker, who laces his boots up for the Windsor Wolves, so this is his home patch. Might have a few supporters out here today.
So here's the big number 11, Gerich. Feeling for a penalty, Nathan Forecourse, didn't come. This is Vorgor. There's his side of penalty. Brent Vorgor. And they won't take the quick tap this time, Dan.
Good.
Jared Forecourse. Fine touch. Right on the 40-metre line here at Windsor Stadium. just waiting for a ball boy to bring the ball back or to find the ball. So Nathan Forecourse will get us underway. There's the big 16, Daniel Ivan, just come onto the field. As you see the big bopper, Simon Calafusa, getting a break. So Hungary, they go to the left-hand side now with Aaron Forecourse.
Good tackle.
Keaters, it was down low. Through the hands. It's the 11 again, Garrich. Playing out on that left-hand edge. Been a handful early. It takes 3 Greece players to bring him down. So what have they got here, the Hungarians? Going through the hands. Forecourse, a lovely pass. Puts Daniel Ivan over. Daniel Ivan crosses for Hungary's second try. And well, we almost had Forecourse, 4 of the players involved in that play. I think there was 3 of them. And Daniel Ivan, he's just come onto the paddock, crosses for Hungary's second try.
What a lovely short ball, great sleight of hand. And just put Daniel Ivan into another hole. He still had a little bit to do. He had probably just over 10 metres to get to the try line. As we see the replay here as they shift the ball to the right. Jared Forecourse with a great little short ball. Daniel Ivan was strong enough to fend off the Greek defender, and Hungary go over for their second try, and the scoreline reads 10 points to 6 with a kick to come.
Yeah, it's been an entertaining game so far. Just under 20 minutes gone.
Number 16, Daniel Ivan takes the score to Hungary 10, Greece 6 with a kick to come.
Daniel Ivan from the Kawana Dolphins. We see Jared Forecourse, he's lining this kick up. And good feast of it, the first attempt. And looking to make it 2 from 2.
He's also had a run around with the Redcliffe Dolphins in his trial with the Dragons as well. So bit of pedigree there, Daniel Ivan.
That attempt at conversion's almost snapped the uprights. They're still shaking there at that southern end of the ground. So it remains 10 points to 6. Hungary here over Greece. If you're tuning into this coverage, let us know where you are. It's early mornings in Hungary or Greece. Let us know you're tuning in here to the Bar TV coverage. Kovac will play this 20 out from his own try line. This was the try scorer, Ivan. Apologies there to the Ivan family. This is Kovac. Nathan Kovac. He's his brother from dummy half, David. So Hungary making good metres here on this set of 6 as Jared Forecourse just kicks that downfield, and Sam Stratus it's just going to beat him into touch. Thought he was going to have a play at it, and he thought better, and we'll have a scrum on the 20-metre zone.
Hungary's coach, Jonathan Wilson, will be absolutely wrapped with this first 20 minutes. Very impressive, Hungary.
Yeah, it's been a great start. So Hungary and in the previous game, Turkey, they're new at International Rugby League. They're only a few years old and very impressive. You would have said at the start of this tournament that Greece and Malta would have been the favourites, but Hungary and Turkey are standing up. Solid contact there. Aaron Forecourse helped out there by Garrich. This is Bastos. Quick play the ball. That pass could have been forward, but we've got a penalty.
Too quick in the play the ball.
It's a roll ball.
You think they've got to come up with a better signal for that? Looks a bit awkward, doesn't it? The referee sort of half squatting and throwing his arm between his legs.
Well, it works.
Maybe something to work with in the off-season.
Yeah.
I'll send that one up the chain, eh?
See how we go. Here's It's Kovac. So coming up to this right-hand side is Ivan. 15 out from the Greece line. Go to the left-hand side. David Kovac, short pass there to Gerich. Did well to hang on there, the Greeks defenders. Coming up this right side again, Kovac runs to the line. Aaron Kovac. There we go again. Through the hands, Jared Kovac breaks the line. He's just lost his balance. He was through. Last tackle now for the Hungarians. The other short side. It's been deflected. Jared Kovac has got it. And he's on his back. The referee's going to say that will be a handover, so Greece survive.
Yeah, only just so. Good play there from Hungary. A good place to give them back the ball too. Pin them down in their corner. Let's see if they can put some pressure on here with their defence.
Korkidis. Probably the most experienced player in this Emerging Nations tournament. Oh, solid contact there. Kovac on Bastos. Muscling up here, the Hungarians in defence. It's been a good 20 minutes opening here, and now they've lost it, so they get the ball back here. Another opportunity here for the Bulls.
Yeah, they lead 10 points to 6 at the moment, and a really good opportunity here for Hungary to pour the pressure on. Got a viewer here from Spain, Stephen Kilgallen. I'd love to be in Spain right now.
Asking him, is it windy over there? Blimey gale. As we say that, the wind stops. So Jared Forecourse gets us underway. Goes to Insta Touros. That's a very hard one to pronounce. I did my best, I think, here as Forecourse goes for a dart from dummy half. David Forecourse will take the tackle. The ball's come loose. Been cleaned up by his brother. Scamper from dummy half was Toure. Toure still going. A metre out from the line. Plenty of Greece jerseys there.
He went pretty close there, Toure.
Through the hands, Jared Forecourse. Straighten things up. Oh, he's wrestled to the ground there. That's Sikaris.
Talk about straightening things up.
David Forecourse is wrapped up there. Last tackle. Coming out to this right-hand side. Inside pass there to Paul Ivan. They're still going here. They've got a 1-on-2-on-1 out here. Oh, very good cover defence. But Constantine had to be made because Billy Moser had his winger unmarked and Brent Vogor. Constantine come from nowhere to clean him up. Oh, welcome to Windsor Oval. James Kovac, he's going to be penalised for a shoulder charge, but that's what the fans want to see, don't they?
Yeah, I thought he got his arm out there. It wasn't one of the traditional ones where you tuck the wing in and lead with the shoulder. I thought he had his arms up, but referee thought otherwise. We've had a reply from Spain as well. It's nice and sunny, so hey, good on you. It's been sunny here too. Can't complain.
So we're back underway. Some big hits out there as Ugios took that one. Is that Sikarikis out there? He'll play it. It's Rosaglow, in fact. Go through the hands here. Greece, they look all right with the ball. As soon as I say that, it goes over the head of Katsikanis. Hungary have got it through Gerich.
Yeah, I won't tell the Greece coach that you said that.
Yeah, Steve Georgalis won't be happy with that. Here's Benjamin Bronson, fullback. He wouldn't look out of place in the front row. Here's Aaron Forecourse. Comes it inside to Paul Ivan. Forecourse. So it's his brother Jared Forecourse. Moser at dummy half. It's Kovac wrapped up there. So 28 out from the try line. Little stab in behind, but Katsakonis is back there to clean it up. As Tacoma will go for a dart from dummy half. You see the 14, Dane Weatherall's out there. Plays his footy with the Keighley Cougars in League One in the UK.
I know there's 4 of them out there, but I've been very impressed with David Forcourse so far. Plays for Penrith Brothers. Been very impressive, the halfback.
Oh, solid contact here on Vranos. Scored the opening try for Greece. The kick there from Therese. Goes behind Bronson. He'll clean this up on his own try line and bring it out. Run straight into Margios.
Looks to be limping a little bit, Bronson, as well. Wasn't moving very freely to get back to that one.
Margios makes his second tackle. Also Mamanzolas helping out. So under a bit of pressure here, Hungary, to get this out of their own territory. The Greeks are muscling up here. Sarikis in there to help out with that tackle, and jersey 16. They come on his short side, Moser. Cut-out pass has gone to no one, and Tacoma has picked it up. So Greece, another opportunity here. 15 out from the Hungarians' line. Settler there. Oh, the ball's come out loose. In a loose carry, the referee's seen it that way. So I'll let off here for the Bulls.
Yeah, big let off, Greece. Just get the ball back in an attacking position, and plenty of tackles up their sleeve, and bit of a loose carry, and the ball ends up on the deck, and Hungary get away with one. So they'll work it off their own line now.
The players just getting a drink here. They're not in any hurry to pack their scrum. Hungarians are a bit bunched there behind the scrum. Here's Moser. Good hit there from Mamanzolas into the rib cage. Brought the big front rower down for Hungary. So you have the short side again. Been doing this a lot, the Hungarians. So it's Kovac, just short of the 40-metre zone. He's made a Forcourse, David Forcourse with a kick. It's
40-20, 40-20.
David Forcourse.
40-20.
First 40-20 of the tournament. And Hungary goes straight back on the attack. Big set of 6 coming up here. Ivan wanted the quick play of the ball, the quick tap. The referee says no, hold your horses.
Great kick from David Forcourse.
Ivan. Weatherall at dummy half. There's Forcourse, David Forcourse, inside to Aaron Forcourse. And it's been spilt. Margius is there to pick it up.
Marmazelis with the one-on-one strip, got his team out of trouble there.
He definitely needed it. So end-to-end stuff this game, evenly poised. It looks like it's Vranos brought down on that dust bowl. He's in the centre of the field as Trezors runs. Oh, he's been hit hard.
Great shot.
Margios is there to clean it up. And he runs straight into Vigor.
Well, the Forcourse brothers can play.
Well, here goes Tacoma straight through the middle. Good tackle there around the legs from Aaron Forcourse. And now Tacoma gets a penalty. Stratus wanted to take the quick tap, but the referee won't have a bar of it.
Yeah, they're on a bit of a roll there, Greece. Not the worst penalty to give away there from Aaron Forkosh. Slowing the play down, gives his team a chance to set their line. Oh, there goes somebody's windscreen.
So Mar just gets us underway. Goes straight into the centre field. Here's Constantine. Oh, just within 5 metres of the try line. So we go through the hands again here.
One-on-one steal again.
So just when Greece built a bit of pressure, Hungary come up with the answers. Here we go. There's the return of fire there from the Greeks. There's Kovac. Getting on this short corridor again. That's Gerich. Good run from Jason Gerich. He's lost his boot for his troubles. Again, this short side. Coming back inside's Moser. So Jared Forkosh also looking for a 40-20.
Good kick pressure there from the Greece.
There's Kartsakonis. Interesting, the fullback for Greece. He's moved out here onto this near side wing. I think Margius. There's just been a few positional changes here for the Greek team. Memzolis, he's still at dummy half. It's Vranos. Good play the ball. Memzolis picks it up in that dust. Here's Koukidis. He's been picked up there by Jared Forkosh and slammed into the dirt here at Windsor Stadium. Come this short side again. Trezis puts it up. It's a high kick. It's going to fall in no man's land. And it's been cleaned up there by David Forkosh. Now Vorgor, Brent Vorgor just runs into a Greek brick wall. It's the 17 on. It's Karoi Chioi. I think I've pronounced that correctly.
That one stung Brent Vorgor. Still feeling out the shoulder after that big tackle.
So here's a chance here as Instaturos has gone straight through him. He's got his support in the winger. Very well taken there. And we've got another try here coming up. Cruz Toure scores Hungary's third try of the afternoon. Great break there made by Josh Instaturos. And Cruz Toure gets his name on the score sheet.
Yeah, Instaturos went straight through, found his support in Toure, and nice little stiff arm there to get rid of the fullback. He goes over adjacent to the uprights. So scoreline reads Hungary 14, Greece 6 with a kick to come, and you can't say they haven't deserved this lead, Paul.
No, they've just been in front. Greece has had a few opportunities to spill, and here we go. We see Instaturos go straight through the line. He just slowed the play down, waited for his winger in support. Cruz Toure still had a bit of work to do. He got him round his opposite number. Toure said hooray.
They've been very impressive, Hungary, so far. Been ultra impressed with the halfback, David Forkosh. He's looked very classy out there. The middlemen are doing their jobs. And Greece just can't find the answers at the moment. Still plenty of time left in this one though. 5 minutes till half time as well, so time for Greece to hit back.
So Jared Forkosh aiming to add the extras. So a good crowd has come in here to Windsor Stadium throughout the day. Had a big Turkish contingent early, also Maltese supporter base. It's Forkosh, oh, that's one's waved away too, so it remains 14-6. Still plenty of people on the far side there viewing from the Leagues Club.
Yeah, been impressed with the turnout today. The Turkish fans have won the day in regards to the fan stakes. They were loud and proud early on. It's good to see those guys out in numbers, and can see a few Hungarian flags out and about as well.
It is.
A few Greek jerseys and jumpers around.
So, restart back underway. This is big. Daniel Ivan has spilt the ball. So, it happens so much in rugby league. After a try has been scored, the team that scores the try switch off. Now, big opportunity here for Greece.
Plenty of time on the clock, 3 minutes 30 probably by the time they pack this scrum, and gives them plenty of options in regards to fifth tackle options, and they don't have to rush things, they can be patient.
So here's Arunas, and it goes here to Takaomo. So 20 out for the Hungarians line. Ken Grease hits straight back as Rosaglow takes a charge, gets within 12 metres. They're set deep out here to the left-hand side, but slow play the ball, but Rosaglow gets a penalty. A hand involved there. So this is Margolius. Still going Margolius. I think he lost the ball then, and the Hungarian player gave it back to him.
Good sportsmanship.
So Tresses. Here he goes to Margios. Yeah, looks like he's playing in the centres. Nick Margios. Gonzalez goes from dummy half. He's dangerous. He's lost the ball though. The referee's called play on. Now he calls, we'll have a halt to that. It'll be a Grease knock on. I thought he was going to allow that to play on there for a moment.
Yeah, I thought he was too, and the Hungarian defenders on this side of the field all sort of stopped and waited to see what was happening. I thought Greece might pinch a try there, but they've done well to hold them out again, Hungary.
So keep the tweets coming in, all the messages on Facebook. Let us know what part of the world you're watching from. At the moment, Hungary up 14 points to 6. The last of 3 games here on the opening day of the Emerging Nations Championships. It's Billy Moser. He's brought down on the 10-metre line. Full course at dummy half. Oh, solid contact there. That's Ochioi. Here's the 14, Wetherill. In fact, that's Moser. Wetherill's at dummy half. 2 14s, 2 4 and 14. Look very similar. As Calafaz is wrapped up just short of the 40-metre line. Goes back to Forecourse for the kick. He's looking dangerous, looking for another 40-20. That one's not going to get there. Stratus will clean it up for Greece. And he'll run straight into the shoulder of Vagoa. Helped out also by Ivan. So Margios. He's wrapped up just over the 30-metre line. Evanzalis looking for some metres from dummy half, wrapped up on the 40.
Vorgor with a little cheeky, looked to be open hand slap there. Got away with one.
Kakitas has thrown a cutout pass. It's been cleaned up by Margios. The referee says there's a little knock on there. So nothing going right on the Greece side here at the moment. You can see the bench there looking on. Can't wait to get it in the sheds at half time.
Clock ticking down. They might get one play here if the referee decides to call time off, which he does. So they'll have one shot here, Hungary. See what they've got in their bag of tricks.
So 6 seconds to go on the official time. Just let you know our clock on your screen is only a guide. As the Forecourse, David Forecourse. And back inside is Satiros. That'll be half time, but I don't think the referee has heard the sick cow blow half time. So here at half time here at Windsor Stadium, it's Hungary 14, Greece 6. We'll take a quick break and be back with the second half action. The lights aren't the biggest or the brightest, so hopefully we'll be able to see the players at the end of the match. So just waiting for the referee to blow time on, and we're underway. Shallow restart again. It's going to fall short, but eventually Garrich has just picked up and then barreled into the ground. So Weatherall staying out there for the Hungarian side, and now they get a penalty. So a piggyback out of their own territory is a perfect start for the Hungarians.
Yeah, they'll kick this one into touch and start the set in Greece's half. So 14 points to 6. I know it's a bit of a cliche, but next points are pretty important in this game.
Certainly are. Doesn't look like we've got a ball boy anymore. So we've got a ball man who just placed that ball down on the ground.
I think he asked for 3 pies and 3 cans of Coke, and they turned him down. So
fair enough.
He's gone home after 2 games.
That's Ochioi. So slow play the ball. Back in field. This is Ivan. 35 out from Greece's try line. Another slow play the ball. You got Ivan on his back. Weatherall appealing for a penalty. Here's Bronson. Plays for UTS Balmain Tigers in the A-grade competition. Benjamin Bronson. And the other short side. Nice pass there from Paul Ivan. Put Billy Moser through a half gap. He's wrapped up. 18 out from the Greece line. They've got the back line set deep here as they go through the Forkosh brothers here. Inside pass to Garrich. Runs straight into Korkitis there, and he's brought to ground. Weatherall at dummy half. Forkosh. The pass could have been forward to Ivan. The referee's picked it up.
Yeah, good spot by the touchy there.
Jared Forkosh just spraying that one a bit forward, a touch forward, and the referee was in a perfect position to pick it up, so well done. And shout out to all our officials today. They've done a great job here in the Emerging Nations Championships.
Trying to milk a penalty there, Greece, and referee not falling for it.
Stratus gets up now. This is Takamo. Just over the 30-metre line. Out to the left-hand side with Sikarikis. It's probably the hardest one I've got to pronounce here. Well, solid contact there on Varnos. Last tackle now for Greece. They're over halfway. It's back to Terzis. Ball's allowed to bounce. Toure. He got one in the first half. Toure still going. He's got to defend Cruz Toure.
Did very well there. The winger got down to the ground. Made sure he didn't go out into touch.
Here's Bronson. Cruz Toure, he got a good fend. He palmed off the winger in the first half, and he palmed off Margius then.
Looks like number 17, Lawrence Zarunas, has gone back to fullback as well, Paul, for Greece. So a little bit of a reshuffle there in the back line.
Daniel Ovon has he's dropped the ball there in the dust bowl. The referee's done very well to pick that up in that cloud of dust. Could have lost the ball there.
Yeah, very dry conditions out there today. Haven't had rain for a while here at Windsor, Australia. So we've actually got somebody tuning in from Greece, cheering on Greece. So big shout out to Amanda West for joining us on Bar TV Sports.
Yep, it's good to have everybody tuning into the stream. Thanks to Bar TV Sports. Back underway. the 17, Lawrence Zarunas, and the bright orange boots. He got out the left-hand side now. Constantine is taken down. 35 out from the try line. He's a big 16, Sekarekis. Quick play the ball. We go to the left-hand side again. It's not a bad grab there from Margios. Still going Margios. Still going across field. Eventually he's brought ground 8 metres out from the Hungarian try line. You've got numbers both sides. Trying to milk a penalty, it doesn't come. Is Kokitis. Still 5 out from the try line. Memenzolis waits for it from dummy half. Goes out the back. Zaronis puts it on the toe. This could be a try.
Knock on. Couldn't pick it up cleanly. Came off Hungarian legs.
So Lawrence Zaronis has put that down. It was a good kick there from Alex Zaronis. Back inside. We'll see it here on the replay. Nice little kick inside. And, well, Weatherall got a hand to it. And it's all fish and chip paper now as Hungary bring us out of their own territory. Ochioi. Come down this short corridor. Here's Ivan. Busy in the first half. Picked up a try. Come off the bench and was only out there a matter of seconds and picked up his try. Forkosh puts that down to Zaronis. Good take from a young fullback. He's met there heavily by 2 Hungarians. Geric over the top.
6.5 minutes gone in this second half, and Hungary still holding that 8-point lead.
Referee just saying to Tyrone Takamano, just take that back, try again. Here we go now. Glow will play it. Yeah, that short side again. Suarez. Oh, good ball.
Smugios.
Stratos is going to score. Just lost his number there for a moment. Sam Stratos has scored. And that's what Greece needed was the hit back, and they have done that. 14-10 with a kick to come. That was a lovely ball out there by Terzis. Greeks hit back.
Stratus with some good footwork to beat the cover defence as well. We'll see it on the replay in a second, but once he got through that gap, he still had the fullback to beat. Let's put it on a little move. As we see it here, lovely face ball. Puts his centre into a hole. He comes to the fullback. He looks to go in and then does the in and away, and the fullback just can't come across to get him. He goes in the corner. 14-10, game on.
Little salute there from Sam Stratus. Great ball there from Tremaine Terzis.
That try to Greece, scored by number 4, Sam Stratus. Has scored at Hungary 14, Greece 10 with a kick to come.
Important kick here, 14-10. Just over half an hour to go on this.
Got another viewer tuning in from Athens, Greece this time. Cheering on the blue and whites. Shout out to Stuart McLennan. Your team's just gone over in the corner, and this conversion could bring it to within 2 points.
Shout out to Stuart. Thanks very much for tuning in. Make sure you share it so all your friends in Greece can tune into this. More people tune into rugby league, the better, especially for these emerging nations. That's the project. 2 metres in from touch. He strikes it low. It's not a bad kick. It's there. Brilliant kick from Sam Stratus. 14-12.
was successful as he scored a Hungary 14, Greece 12.
Bit of a lair, Sam Stratus. He celebrated early for that try, and there's a few Hungarian supporters on the hill. He just showed him the badge.
I reckon they might have been giving him a bit of grief lining up that kick, so just getting one back.
So Jared Forcourse will put this on the kicking tee as his brother Aaron Forcourse just comes back out onto the field. Back underway. It's a good deep kick-off. Well taken there by Zaranos. Zaranos is met and brought down on the 20-metre line. 5 in from touch. Quick play of the ball. Margolis pinches another 10 or so metres. Emanzolis at dummy half. This is Kokitas. Forcourse down low. Ochioi over the top. Sends Kokitas backwards. Here's Takamo. So Greece, they got their tail up here now. Good set of 6. Takamo trying to milk a penalty there. Not coming. So go through the hands again as Terzis. Tyron puts his on the kick. Bronson in good field position, cleans it up. The defence is down there quickly. So now Greece are muscling up in defence, and all of a sudden it's Hungary that look like they're a bit out of sorts. Here's Vigor. Brent Vigor. It's good to see a grey-headed winger out there. From the St Mary's club. Sloppy play the ball, but the referee allows it to play on. Here's Gerich. Gerich has been one of the best players out there for Hungary this afternoon, the back rower. It's Ochioi. Just over halfway now. Last tackle for the Hungarians. Pressure kick there for Jared Farkosh. Goes straight down to Zoronis. Zoronis will run across field, but they're there in numbers. That's a great tackle there from David Forcourse. The ball's come loose. Hungary were looking to play on, but second best result. I'll have a scrum feed, 10 out from the Greeks line.
I can't talk him up enough, David Forcourse. He was outstanding in the first half. Kicked a 40-20, put a try on the plate for one of his outside backs as well, and now he's come up with a massive play in defence in the second half. He's been outstanding today, the little halfback.
Oh, look at that, solid contact. Small bloke on small bloke. Ball comes loose. Oh, gee, could have been play on, but not to worry. So Hungary, after being under pressure for the last 5 or so minutes, golden opportunity to post points. We have a full start in the scrum. So the set deep out of the right-hand side. Looks like a replacement's coming on. It's the big number 10, James Kovac. So we go through the hands. Moser. He'll take the tackle, 10 out from the try line. Forcourse, David Forcourse, steps. Good tackle around low. Korkitas. Nathan Forcourse at dummy half. Here's David Forcourse. Here's Bronson. Benjamin Bronson, he gets the ball away to Instituros. Still going, Instituros. Still going. Got a penalty here. Bronson's down in back play.
Yeah, it was for the hit on him. He got lifted up into an awkward position and put down. So they'll get another full set here, Hungary.
So Wetherill, Keithley Cougar. And just find the touch line as we see here on the replay. Injury that happened to Bronson. Forcourse. Kovac. Golden opportunity here for the Bulls. Here's Ochioi. Tries to pop the pass out. The referee, I thought he was going to allow play on, but no, it's been spilt. So a let off there for Greece. Both teams guilty of trying to push that pass. It looks like even though it's a tight game, the players, they're enjoying themselves out there. And he just had a little look, tried to pop the pass, and it was enough for a knock on. So Alex Arunas will feed the scrum. Here's Tamoko. Now he ends inside a penalty. So just when we thought it was swinging back in favour of Hungary, Greece get a piggyback out of their territory. And oh, well, as I say that, there's a commentary curse there. Very well done there by Toure. Bronson's got it.
That's the second time you've done that to Greece, Paul. Steve Georgalis will be fuming.
Very dark in the centre of the field here. Here's Toure. Just short of the 40-metre line. Weatherall appealing for a penalty. He doesn't get it. Here's Gerich. Gerich pops the pass out to Ochioi. So numbers both sides here. They go out to the right-hand side for Forkosh. Links up with his brother Jared, who pops the pass there to Ivan. Ivan gets away from one. Big fend off with another one. He's still going. What a run this is from Ivan. He just needs support. He's got Jared Forkosh with him. 5 out from the line. Great run from Paul Ivan. Still going. Inside pass there to Kovac. Did the dummy there. Was Forkosh. Weatherall waits for it at dummy half. They come the left-hand side again. Forkosh gives it to Gerich. Gerich pops it out the back. Picked up by Forkosh again. Still the last. He puts it on the toe. And Margios is there to clean it up. So we'll have a scrum.
I'll tell you what, Paul Ivan looked like Jonah Lomu Rugby there. Had the big left arm out. Fend. Outstanding stuff from the big man.
So Greece will bring this out. There's heavy contact again from the Hungarians. Turos in the tackle, also Ochioi. So run from dummy half goes Mangolis. Here's Arunas. So again, Tacoma plays the ball down, looking for a quick play the ball. He's fallen over. Could have given away a penalty, but very so lucky there. There's Vranos, runs into trouble, earns his side a penalty. Things are starting to heat up out there in the middle. Gonzalez wanted a quick tap, but the referee says no, come back. Things are heating up nicely. I don't think that's going to find touch again.
Oh, just.
Cruz Toure, that was a brilliant effort by the winger.
Got hands to it and it landed just on the sideline. Very unlucky there, Toure.
Have a scrum.
It's a coach killer once in a game, and if you do it twice in a game, you might not get another run.
Emerging Nations Rugby League at its best there. Cruz Toure almost pulled off a blinder of a save.
Tell you what, Paul, you said it was getting dark out in the middle. We've still got another 20 minutes to go in this one. It's only going to get worse.
So here we go. It's hard enough to see the Greece numbers as it is. So they go to the left-hand side. It's the big 16 there is Billy Sarakis. For the hands again, Zarunas. Out the back to Margialis. The gut was Zarunas again, does a dummy, gives it to Lawrence Zarunas. Lawrence Zarunas, he's light on his feet, comes back in field, tries to step around. Good tackle around the legs there from Aaron Forkosh. It's Katsakonis.
There's an error in the play of the ball.
Well, now we've got a penalty.
Oh, late call. Must have come from a touch, Judge.
So what do you do here, Dan?
You've got to take the two, surely. Scoreline reads 14 points to 12, Hungary over Greece. Greece with a gift 2 points. No, they tap it.
The tap. And Coronis will play the ball. Gonzalez from dummy half, charging onto it is Sarekis.
They stop him. Held up, I think.
Sarekis, so close. Out from the line. They go through the hands. Aronis looking to do a bit of a run around, dancing around himself. Able to pick up that number there in the dark out there on that far side. Katsadonis, I think it is, will play the ball. For the hands again, here's Zacharias, 16. Coming out of this right-hand side again, Zoronas, he'll run himself. Alex Zoronas.
What a tackle. What a tackle.
Benjamin Bronson with probably the tackle of the tournament. I know there's only been 3 games, but I'll say it here on Bar TV Sports.
And a penalty to boot. What a try saver. He was going to score for all money, Zoronas. We see the replay. Throws the dummy, goes through. The big 17, Choi got there as well.
Great effort from both players involved. Hungary survive. Will that be costly? They didn't go for the 2 points there. Time will tell. Oh, very quick was Alex Zoronas. Going to get a penalty. Nicoletti didn't like that. He's just come on the field. Giulia Nicoletti. So the referee's going to call Alex Zoronas out.
Yeah, that one crept up a bit high. Came shooting out of the line. Referee's having a bit of a chat to him now. Looks like a few people agree with me earlier, Paul, and should have taken the easy 2 and start again. They took the tap instead, Greece, and now back-to-back penalties will see Hungary go on the attack.
So Forkosh finds touch in the second tier of the grandstand here at Windsor Stadium.
I nearly caught that one.
Here we go, here's Garrich charging into the line. Puffs up a bit of dust for his troubles. 38 metres to go. Hungary, what can they come up with here? Aaron Forkosh is brought down. His brother Nathan Forkosh waits for it at dummy half. So go out through the hands. Here's Ivan again. He gets away from the first one. Tries to get the hands free. Paul Ivan, he's proved a handful out on that right-hand edge. Here's Jared Forkosh. He's the big front rower here, Kovac. 12 metres out from the Greece line. They're scrambling in defence here, the Greeks. Going through the hands again. Here's Forkosh. Forkosh, great tackle. It's been popped out the back. Winston Tiros. And in the end, Greece come up with it.
Well, another try saver. We've seen 2 in 2 minutes.
Aaron Forkosh, I thought he was through. And
this time it's Greece that scramble and hold on for dear life. You were right, Paul. He looked like he was through. He looked like he was going to stroll over for the try. As we see the replay, just got him around the bootlaces.
There's Margiolis with that tackle. Made him force the pass and help Greece dodge another bullet there. Here's Tacoma, as he's done from pretty much every restart, taking the first hit up. Here's Bastos, Stefanos Bastos. Going to that short side again. It's a lovely cutout pass there. And he's come back inside his Katsakonis. Stratos, in fact. Good run there from Adam Varnos. He'll play it right on halfway. The hands again is Zaranos. Picking up here with Magiolis. Last tackle now for Greece. Alex Zaranos will put this high. It's lost in the darkness here. Bronson's got some work to do. He does well. Gets away from the first attempt to tackle. Actually, he's brought down Jake Dronos in the tackle.
Yeah, well taken there.
Well, Nicoletti, he had a little bit of a look there, Julian Nicoletti, and invites Greece back into it here.
Yeah, just a lapse of concentration there from Hungary. It was a great take from the fullback Bronson. Ball nearly came down with snow on it. Stood underneath it, took it well, and then just a handling error on the first tackle, second tackle. Big thank you to Graham Wood, who's showing us some love from the Philippines. He's tuning in via Bar TV Sports.
Graham Wood.
Graham Wood.
Is that the former Australian Test cricketer?
I have no idea. His pitch is too small. Let us know if you're the former Test cricketer, Graham.
So we're back underway. That's Constantine. Terry Constantine, jersey 11. On his back. He looks to be a bit injured after that one. Time off here called, so it's just over 15 minutes of play left in this third match, Pool B match between Greece and Hungary. Earlier on, Malta got over the Philippines, and then Turkey got out of trouble against the Solomon Islands. Solomon Islands come home strong. So 3 entertaining games here to kick off the Emerging Nations World Championships here on Bar TV Sports. So we're back underway. There's centre field. Full set of 6. Here's Zarunas again. Oh, cut out pass there, and it's gone to Rosaglow. Straight into the bread basket, and he was thumped. It's Charekis being driven back. So they're still 10 metres out here, Greece. They go out to the left-hand side. Here's Trezors, he's put it down. So, just when you think Greece are going to come up with something, they fall short with that.
Yeah, and let Hungary off the hook. 14-12. They had a chance to take a gift 2 points earlier on, Greece, and turned it down, so the pressure builds for them. 15 minutes to go in this one. They were favoured to take this game out as well, so not long for Hungary left to hold on. They're probably going to need another try at least, I think, Hungary. They can't just sit on this lead.
Oh, we've got to win against the feed here almost.
No, we don't. Don't be silly, Paul. That doesn't happen anymore.
It's got to happen at least once in an Emerging Nations tournament. It's part of the rules. Should be anyway.
The referee's not having it. Not today.
So, referee, it's one we can see out there. I'm going to pick up on the screen here. It's a lot darker, but coming through the screen is coming through not too bad. There's Bronson. That's the first hit up of this set. Weatherall waiting for dummy half. Here's Gerich. Comes into a Greek brick wall again. Spun to the ground there by Rosaglow.
Slow play the ball.
It looked like Gerich was hanging on to Rosaglow's boot there. Now a dart from dummy half as Forkosh. From Forkosh, he's wrapped up there by Sikarakis and Zarunas. Here's a big charge here from Kalafus. And Forkosh goes into dummy half. Goes back to Jared. Inside the 40, but it's going to hold up. A dodgy bounce there from Zarunas. Lawrence Zarunas gets around one, gets around two, he straightens up. Gets around another, Lawrence Zarunas, what a good run, gets over halfway.
And not the best kick chase there from Hungary. They look to be tiring.
Memenzolis comes to the right-hand side. He's been picked off there with Stratus. The Greek supporters appealing for offside. As Bastos charges forward. He only knows one way. 35 out from the line. They go to the left-hand side. Short pass there to Constantine. Memenzolis. Here's Bastos again. Looking to get the pass away, he couldn't.
Last tackle.
What have they got here, Greece? Can they come up with something? Zarunas. Good pass to Majolis. Here we go for Margios. Throws it back inside. Who's going to pick it up? It's been picked up by Magolius again. Here's Tamako. Kicks it inside. Oh, it's been cleaned up.
Oh, my God!
Memenzolis.
What a try!
Peter Memenzolis, Johnny on the spot, gets Greece in front, 16-14. Is that the match, Dan Cameron?
They say seeing is believing. I don't believe what I've just seen. That is one of the more unbelievable tries I've ever seen in rugby league. As I was watching it, I didn't know what to say. As we'll get the replay up here, but they just kept the ball alive, Greece. A shift to the right. The play looks to be wrapped up here. The ball gets dumped inside. Rolls back. They pick it up. Still the last tackle. Managed to get a flick pass out. The centre steps back inside. He puts a kick directly across field. It's caught, offloaded, and flick passed in nearly the one motion. And Greece go in and score under the uprights. I've seen it all.
That is absolutely brilliant.
The Australian national team would be happy with a try like that. Right. We're sitting here watching Hungary versus Greece. That was amazing.
Dean, I watched 3 NRL Grand Finals yesterday, and none of them compare to what I've seen today here at Windsor Stadium. What a try.
It's heartbreaking for Hungary. There's still plenty of time left, though. 10 minutes on the clock. Still plenty of time for Hungary to hit back, but that's a real backbreaker, that one.
Still over 10 minutes to go. Stratos adds the extras. So 18 points to 14.
That's right, Greece scored by number 9, Peter Namazentis.
Mitch Tanzer, who's watching from Budapest, Hungary, he won't be happy with that one.
Greece 18, Hungary 14.
Taking their time with the restart. Just waiting for the trainer to bring out the kicking tee. As I said, there's still just over 10 minutes remaining in this match. This Pool C fixture.
And all of a sudden, it's Hungary who are playing catch-up now. Greece lead 18 points to 14. We've got just under 10 minutes to go here at Windsor Sporting Complex. On what's been a great first day of the Emerging Nations World Championships.
It's a deep kick off. Bastos to charge onto it, run straight into the Hungarian defence. Kovac, well, a bit too enthusiastic there. Greece gets a piggyback out of their own territory. They'll just eat up a bit of time here, decide what they want to do. Of course, they're going to kick for touch. And a cheer from the Greece supporters as Alex Zarunas finds touch.
We tried to kick that one over the roof.
That's Nick Margios. We'll play it just short of halfway. Here's Memanzolis. Good run from dummy half from Peter Manzolis. Steps around one. The cover comes. Good tackle from Instituros. And now he'll get up gingerly and play it. Here's Alex Zarunas. He's out to the 14, Jake Varnos. So they come back to this right-hand side. Lovely cut-out pass.
Just
couldn't be taken. Tuakamo, he's had a great game. Tyrone, Tuakamo.
It was just out in front of him, wasn't it? He's tried the old go-go gadget arms, but not long enough, and the ball has drifted into touch with the try line begging.
So just a reminder, there'll be 4 games at St Mary's on Thursday, kicking off at 11:55. So if you enjoyed what you've seen today and you're a local in the Sydney area, I suggest you get to St Mary's. Only $5 entry. Why wouldn't you come down?
Yeah, for 4 games of rugby league, it's good value. We've got Malta taking on Niue. We've got Japan taking on Turkey, Hong Kong taking on Poland, and Hungary taking on Vanuatu.
Well, it should be a beauty too. Hungary beat Vanuatu. Kovac just over the 30-metre line. Going to the right-hand side through the hands. And Moser was brought down, trying to pinch a couple more metres, maybe trying to milk a penalty.
He's done it.
He's done it all right. The supporters there on the hill, they're all Hungarian supporters.
That one came from the touch judge.
Good touch finder there too.
Well, with only 7 minutes on the clock, this might be one of their best chances Hungary. Full set of 6 inside Greece's half.
Here's Kovac. James Kovac has been busy for the Hungarians. Jared Forkosh. Here's the 16, Daniel Ivan.
I'd be giving it to the other Ivan, Paul. He's been unstoppable this second half.
We'll go back inside. Here is Paul Ivan. Come to the left-hand side now. Forkosh running to the line, links up with his brother Aaron. Forkosh tries to get away. Good jersey grab there. Still wrestling in the tackle. He'll play it, Wetherell at dummy half. Nathan Forkosh. Jared Forkosh. Here's Paul Ivan. Linking up with Moser. We've got a chance here on the corner. He's got to step back inside.
Does he get it down?
Oh.
Did he get it down?
I can see the
I think he
ball on
did.
the line.
I think he did.
We've got a try here. Hungary are over. We're locked up at 18 all with less than 6 minutes to go. What a try there. Is it Brent Van Gore on that far side? For Gore, I beg your pardon.
The Grey Ghost over in the corner. A little bit in from the corner, actually. It's not the hardest kick. It'll be a difficult one, but chance to put Hungary back in front with just over 5 minutes remaining as they shift to the right-hand side. They just outstripped them for numbers. Big Ivan got on the outside. He found his unmarked wing of the centre. Van Gore steps back inside one, comes to the fullback. And he eventually gets the ball down. There it is on the ground. And it's 18 all with a kick to come. 5 minutes to go.
Hungary scored by Brent Varga. Tessa scored a Hungary 18, Greece 18 with a kick to come.
And you might have thought that miracle try we saw earlier, Paul, might have just been the straw that broke the camel's back for Hungary, but they've dug in deep and got themselves back on level terms.
So, Jared Forkosh, probably one of the most important kicks of his rugby league career coming up here. Early on, this could mean a ticket into the semi-finals. Strikes it nicely, he's got it. Jared Forkosh adds the extras. 20 to 18 with less than 5 on the clock. We're in for a ripper. Final 5 minutes here, Dan McKinley.
Well, they've got themselves back in front, Hungary. There's still 4 minutes on the clock, so Greece will probably get 2 uses of the football. This one isn't over yet, Paul.
So we're back underway. It's a shallow, it's a high restart. It's been allowed to bounce, but Bronson is there to clean it up.
What a pressure kick that was from Jared Forkosh.
Certainly was. Here's Ivan. His nerves everywhere. The crowd, they're on the edge of their seats. On the tippy toes if you're on the hill. Hungarian supporters. Here's Daniel Ivan. The ball's come loose.
One-on-one scoop.
There's a chance here. Greece will have the last say here. Here's Memenzolis. He's been dangerous from dummy half. Como waits for it at dummy half. There's centre field. Zarunas. Down 15 out from the try line. They come to this short side again. Here's Majolis. Tries to get the arms free. There's 4 Hungarians there to wrap him up. Left-hand side again. Zarunas. Long pass out to Trezors.
Plenty of numbers.
Links out. A short pass there as we got out there. Stratos again. Thought he was over. Sam Stratos brought down 3 metres out from the try line. Pass goes back to Trezors. There's Zarunas. Links up there with Majolis. Gone straight in the hand. What a catch.
What a slips catch that is.
That's Josh Instaturos there for the Hungarians. He'll play it. 2.5 minutes to go on the clock, on the official clock. Toure, Cruz Toure. He's been one of Hungary's best. Scored a good try in the first half and now makes a good run for his team. Here's Forkosh.
They've just got to hold on to it here, Hungary, and get to their kick. Just make Greece go 90 or 100 metres to win the game.
Here's the big front rower, James Korvach. He's been busy as well. So on the short side with Jared Forkorsh.
This is the last.
Need a good kick away here. It's not a bad one. It's split between the winger and the fullback. Tukamo was there to pick it up. Just charges straight into Instaturos. Gerich is over the top. I'll tell you what, Instaturos isn't well here.
Neither of them are.
So the referee's blown time off. On the official time, there's a minute 32 left. Just to let you know, our clock on your screen is just a guide. It's at 20 points to 18. On Knife's Edge here at Windsor Stadium. The first day, the opening day of the Emerging Nations World Championships here. Brought to you by Bar TV Sports. Hope you're enjoying the coverage wherever you are. We've had a good day here. The first opening day, as I said, Malta got up earlier on against Philippines. And Turkey up over the Solomon Islands.
So we see a replay here.
Ooh.
He's got his head in the wrong position there. Instaturos.
Well, Tyrone Tuakamo, that's probably the end of his day. He's had a strong game. Big winger for Greece. He's just come off the field. Probably go for a head assessment, you would think. But Josh Instaturos, he's still on the field. Plays East football with St Mary's Rugby League as well. Just down the grounds, a few St Mary's representatives. His Hungarian side.
That's where we'll be coming from on Thursday, St Mary's. 4 games live on Bar TV.
Yeah, another massive day of rugby league. So if you're tuning in from Europe, make sure you get a good night or a good day's sleep beforehand if you tune in for all 4 games. So just being cautious here, the trainers and the officials here, to make sure he's okay. So there the officials there talking to Tyrone Tuakamo on the bench. He looks to be okay, which is good news, but out in the centre there, Josh Instaturos is still down. Sort of a bit of a lull. Still got a minute 32 left in this game.
I'm not sure who this favours more. Does it favour Hungary, who get a bit of a breather in and get a chance to set their line, or does it favour Greece, who get a bit of a chance to have a chat and maybe put a set play or two on here? And this will probably be the last use of the ball they'll get, barring a one-on-one strip or a penalty.
Well, I assume there's no extra time or golden point. If there is, then that favours Vanuatu, who has to play Hungary on Thursday. But, good to see Instaturos has brought him up, so he's sitting up right now, which is good news.
And you look back to that penalty right in front of the post for Greece when they were down by 2 points earlier in the second half. We wondered if it might come back to bite them. Well, we're in the same situation now with a minute and a half to go. Instaturos is back to his feet. That's a great sign.
I want to say well done to the Windsor Wolves volunteers here. They've put on this, they've hosted today's event and done a great job, all the volunteers of the Windsor Wolves. So thank you very much for helping out with the Rugby League International Federation. Make sure this game gets underway. So we're about to get time blown back on by the referee.
Minute 32 on the clock, Paul. Let's see what Greece have got.
Oh, he's been just picked up and driven back. Good defence from Hungary. Paul Ivan, he's had a stellar game. His Korkitas charges into him. Can he get the ball away? He can't.
We've already seen one miracle try tonight. Have they got another one in them?
Oh, that pass has just gone. It's an awkward bounce for Margios. And Hungary pick it up through Garich. So into the final minute now. Hungary just need to hang on to the ball here. This will be the slowest set of 6 in Emerging Nations history, I think.
4 tackles worth of cramps coming up.
It's Cruz Toure for the Milton Ulladulla Club here on the south coast. Another slow play the ball. Here's Ivan. As the clock ticks down. Grease Point. Oh!
They'll get a chance, Grease, if they can pack the scrum.
Aaron
26, 25 seconds to go.
Forecourse, he just had a little bit of a peep there at the defence. Was thinking about where he was going to kick it, I think. And
19 seconds on the clock.
what a finish we got coming up here.
20-18, Hungary lead Greece.
Just a bit of a peep there from Aaron Forecourse. He'd like to have that 5 seconds over again. So, Alec Zoronis has the ball in hand, he'll feed it. It's setting up here for a play. We're underway here. There's Trezis. He goes out the back to Stratos. Stratos is wrapped up there on that far side there by Jared Forecourse.
This will be the last play. Last play.
Oh, it's a Hail Mary of a pass. This has gone right over the back here. They've got the numbers here. It's a good run here by Magolios. Magolios palms off one, but he's wrapped up. The defence is there. Hungary hang on to win. Hungary take the points. 20 points to 18. What a great game to finish off the opening of the Emerging Nations World Championships. Dan McKinley, who was your best on field for that?
Oh, the little halfback from Hungary, David Forecourse, he was outstanding. Kicked the 40-20, put it on a couple of tries. All the 4 courses were good, the 4 of them, they were outstanding. And the 2 Ivans as well, Paul Ivan and Daniel Ivan. It's hard to split them. What a great victory for Hungary.
Yep. Bit of an upset, you would say. First boil over of the tournament. And well, if that game is anything to come here on the Emerging Nations World Championship, we're in for a treat for this next fortnight. That was brilliant stuff from both teams.
Yeah, can't wait for Thursday now, Paul.
Well, that's all the time. We'll wrap things up here. It's been a massive day for Bar TV Sports. Hope you enjoy the coverage wherever you're from. As I said, we'll be back on air Thursday with 4 games. And hopefully you can join us then. But it's Paul Arundel and Dan McCanley signing out. Thanks to all our production crew. Monique, Justin, Travi and Brendan on the sideline.